I'm here with Tracie, and she's been telling me that she has left her job to start her new business. And it's just such a beautiful and scary moment, as you can imagine. And I would love to hear you say a little bit about what that's like for you and how you got here.
So first off, hi everyone. It's been a long journey to get to this point. I did a lot of self discovery and back and forth, and I tried this once before leaving, and I unfortunately retreated back to that comfort zone, which was going back to work. But this time it feels a little bit different, and I do owe that to Val because I took her self-employment and the career clarity course just last summer, so it was exactly a year ago, and it provided the good foundation and blueprint for me to take that leap. And so on June 3rd, I closed the door to a long educational career of service to young children, something I truly enjoyed. It had ups and downs, ebbs and flows, but all of those experiences I attribute to where I am today. But the last summer, the courses that I took really just gave me that clarity and self-discovery that I had to go through in those classes to get me to this point to say, this is the time is now. If not now, then when?
Wow.
And so here I am.
Yeah. And it's not easy, is it? Right? Like just the beginning, like, okay, here's what I think I'm doing, and what's helping you along the way? Like, what are you finding useful?
I will say I think one of the things that we went through in the course was the why, creating that why. So the
Mhm.
power of the why. I know you hear that a lot, but it really is the power of the why, and of course support from family and friends. But really, I'll say myself, I'm just really at that point. It's been a lot of work. I put in a lot of work of self discovery and changing my mindset because it takes a while to get out of the worker's mindset into the entrepreneurial mindset or spirit. And so you have to put in that work, changing that mindset, creating that powerful why. And of course, taking courses like the self employment and career clarity really helped to solidify all of that and give me that blueprint to move forward.
Amazing. Was it hard to stick to the courses? Like, there's lessons, you got to kind of have some self-discipline. What helped you get through that to do all that work?
You do have to have some self-discipline, but it's structured and organized in a way where you just kind of follow. It's like putting a puzzle together. So just take one piece at a time, put it together and connect, and you move on to the next piece. But it does take some discipline, like anything that you do that's meaningful, you're going to have discipline. So
Yeah.
I think maybe sometimes that's where we fall short, including myself. That's why I went back and forth. I started out like, no, I'm not. Started out, no, I'm not. But it does take some discipline, but it's not too difficult. It's pretty self-explanatory how to follow the courses.
That's great. There's so many lessons in what you're saying. It can take a while. You did that last summer and it's now a year later. You went through the school year knowing you were planning for this, and I know you did a lot of work in the meantime, like crunching the numbers. How am I going to budget? Like what's the plan? What's the business going to be? You've done so many things, and I'm just so moved by all that you've done to get to this point. And it's still scary. It's not like done. It's like, okay, now I got to make this work.
Right. I was like, I feel like I did a lot of work, and I'm like, this is just the beginning to get me to say, okay, I can move away. The business is not even launched, and I don't even have clients coming in consistently. So it's still work, but I think each stage prepares you for the next stage. So the work that I did for myself is going to move me into the launch phase, the client phase, closing the deal. And then there's a consistency part of that too. Once you get those clients, that's a consistency of keeping them coming and getting more and getting the income coming in consistently. So, but I think each stage prepares you for the next. So,
Mm.
mhm.
So much wisdom in you, Tracie. I really feel like this is going to work because yeah, you've developed something. You've got a long history of the experience in the field that you're in, but you're making it your own, and yeah, you've done a lot of steps, step by step, just like you're saying. And anyway, I look forward to hearing what happens. Thank you so much for
You
for
for
letting me just hit record so you can share it with others. Thank you.
I hope it helps. I really hope it helps. So thank you for having me.